Welcome, DJ, to the world of frequency. I am a training program designed to familiarize you with your freak console. Let me show you around a bit. The tunnel around you is designed for the high-speed transmission of musical data. This is your frequency activator, the modern musician's instrument of choice. As notes pass through the activator, press the button on your controller that matches their position. Try using the L1, R1, and R2 buttons to catch the music passing through your activator now. Excellent. You can also use the square, triangle, and circle buttons to catch the music. Choose the way that works best for you. Let's continue. Play 2 bars of music in a row without missing a beat, and you'll activate the entire musical track. Here comes the drum pattern again. The bars you need to play are highlighted in green. Try to play the 2 bars without making a mistake. Excellent. You just activated the drum track. By catching this phrase, you have activated all the drum notes in this section. Now that you've activated the drums, we can move on. I'm transmitting you more data on another track. Prepare for the bass line. Use the left and right buttons on the D-pad now to rotate over to the next track. You are now on the bass track. Try to play 2 bars of music without missing a beat to activate the bass line. Excellent. You just activated the bass track. Let's continue. Songs and frequency are separated into different sections by portals. These portals will open as you approach them. New sections contain new music. Rotate around and activate the new tracks. The goal is to activate every track you find. You are in total control. Now I'll turn on the heads up display. This is your energy meter. Activate more tracks to keep it full. If you run out of energy, the game will be over. This meter shows your location within the song. You will need to survive through the whole song without running out of energy if you want to reach the next level. This is your score display. You'll earn more points for playing harder tracks, plus bonuses for capturing multiple tracks without errors. This is your power-up inventory. Power-ups in the game can help you get more notes and higher scores. Catch all the power-up notes in a bar to acquire a power-up. Power-ups can be deployed by hitting the X button. Deploying a multiplier power-up will increase your score for 8 bars. Deploying an auto-catcher power-up will automatically catch the rest of the notes in a section. For more information on power-ups in solo and multiplayer games, consult your frequency manual. Let's move on to freestyle tracks. On freestyle tracks, there are no notes to catch. You are free to make your own music. I'm turning on a freestyle track for you now, so please navigate to it. This type of freestyle track is called a scratch track. You will notice that your activator has been replaced by the scratcher. You can scratch on this track just like on a turntable. Move the left analog stick back and forth to scratch. Try it. Press the buttons on the controller to pick different samples to scratch on. This is one more type of freestyle track called an axe track. I'm turning on an axe track for you now. Please rotate over to it. Notice again that your activator has been replaced by a new device. Your axe. Hold down any one of the 3 play buttons to turn on a stream of notes. Move the left analog stick left and right to move the pitch of these notes up and down. Whenever you see a freestyle track light up, you can make music on that track to get more points. Practice these techniques to be a frequency champion. This tutorial is now complete. End of program. Welcome to Remix Mode, a virtual recording studio where you can make your own mixes of your favorite frequency songs. Let us begin with the drum track. The left button plays the kick drum, the center button plays the snare drum. Listen to the click track and try to make your own drum pattern now. Now I will introduce you to the loop tool. The loop tool automatically repeats the patterns you play so you can quickly fill up a track with notes. Press the D-pad down now to turn the loop tool on. The loop tool is now engaged. The green rectangle on the track in front of you shows the boundaries of your loop. Whatever music you play into this frame will get repeated over and over. Play a simple drum pattern now, starting at the beginning of the green frame and play until the end. Now you can hear your drum pattern playing back in a loop. Once you've recorded a pattern, you can add more notes on top of it using overdubbing. Try adding some hi-hat to your pattern by playing the note on the right. Good. You have added more notes to your pattern. Use overdubbing to easily create complex note patterns. If you are unhappy with your performance, you can erase what you did by hitting the X button. Hit the X button once to erase one bar of music. Hit X twice quickly to erase all the notes on this track. Try erasing all of your notes now. Good, now create a new drum pattern. You can keep on erasing and recreating your patterns for as long as you'd like. When you're happy with your drum track, rotate over to the bass track on your right. Melodic instruments like guitar, bass, and synthesizers can often be played on your controller like a keyboard. Use the left button to trigger low notes. Use the right button to trigger higher notes. Try playing a bass line now. Okay, now let's move on. Each song is divided up into separate musical sections. When you're done working with a section, you can move on to a new one. Let's move into the next empty section now by pushing up on the D-pad. You've just passed into the next section of the song. Notice that your drum and bass tracks are silent. They haven't been erased. They're still stored in memory, and you'll hear them again when you return to the first section later. All of the sections you create will be changed together to make a complete song. If you have difficulty coming up with your own patterns, you may want to enable the guide notes. Turn on guide notes by depressing the right analog stick like a button. If you follow these guide notes, you should make patterns that sound close to the original song. Try to follow the guide notes now. Now move over to the other track and match the guide notes there too. Now let's add some effects to your tracks. This is the effects control panel. Effects let you transform the sound of your tracks in interesting ways. Move the analog stick on your controller up or down to select a different effect. Scroll through all of the effects until you get back to echo. To turn on the echo effect, push in on the right analog stick like a button. Try turning on the echo effect now. You have now turned on the echo effect. Pressing the right analog stick button again will turn off the effect. You can add multiple effects if you wish. The effect control panel will show you which effects you are using on each track. Try turning on and off some of the effects now. To reduce the loudness of a track, select volume and push the button. Okay, let's move on. Scratch and Axe tracks are also available in remix mode. For more information about using them, consult the game mode tutorial. Let's add some scratching and axing to our mix. Excellent. You may have noticed that the loop tool doesn't affect scratch or axe tracks. move on. Once you have completed remixing all your sections, you can hear your entire mix in playback mode by pressing the select button. If you are happy with your remix, you can save it to your memory card and then challenge other freaks to replay your mixes in game mode. This tutorial is now complete. End of program.
Flip and a twist, rock it like this. It's a simple game, you either hit or you miss. There's no Bible in here. Get a grip before you triple kick. 50-50 grind, you better take your time. Listen to this rhyme as it flows through your mind. Start the there you go, you wanna roll, now let it go. Oh no, you switch up the tempo so you can play it real slow. Push the volume button on your TV, get crescendo. Turn the music up real loud and let it go. There's no reason to fear. You better get a grip. There's no Bible in here. Roll bounce. I wanna see you break. Bounce, roll, don't let go your roll, bounce, skate. I wanna see you break. Come on, baby, let's ride. Jungle Brothers, get up on a half five. Hit or you miss. I wanna see you break, bounce, skate, roll, don't let go your control. Roll, bounce, skate, I wanna see you break. Come on, baby, let's ride. Jungle Brothers, get up on a half five. Hit or you miss. Better get grip. There's no Bible in here. Pulling on higher, show me your higher. Stop rocking, baby, get on fire. Just a few rocks, show me a little something. Keep the high night and the kick drum pump. Bounce, skate, roll, don't let go your control. Roll, bounce, skate, I wanna see you break.
Woo!